Welcome back to my channel. This video is from the end of last year, so it's the end of pre-season. It covers our PTIQ event that we did. Some really good stuff on there. Hopefully give you a good insight into what pre-season's like, the kind of stuff we get up to, and behind the scenes for our incredible events that we put on for clients. So let me know what you think.
Well guys, it's Monday morning. I'm not going to be on long because I've woke up and I feel so ill. I've literally brought myself downstairs to sort the dog out, and my friend always taught me, when you're ill, 2 toast, 2 eggs, 2 paracetamol, and that's what I've made myself here. And then I'm taking myself back to bed. I've cancelled everything today because I just feel awful, and we've got our event at the end of the week, and I've got to be 100% for that. So yeah, I'm just gonna eat this and then spend the day in bed. So the highs and lows of real life. So it is the day after. I am fit and well again after a day off yesterday. I think I've just been spreading myself too thin with planning for the event, training, the kids, obviously work, rugby training has really knocked it out on me, so I just think I've not been allowing myself enough time to recover. Welcome to my desk. This is my holy girl. I'm now going to do another head test. You saw in my last video I did the baseline test for if we were to get knocked out. This is also something similar that they use in conjunction with that. It's called a COG test. It's basically a reaction test. So what you're going to see is a load of cards come up, and I have to react either yes or no, and there's different tests. So there's just a pure reaction test when the card turns over, like a reaction one. Then there's one, is it black or red? Then there is the card the same as the card before, yes or no? And then there's the last one, is the hardest one, and it's, have you seen this card before? So we used to do this and you'd all be in a room together, and because the sound is on, when you get the answer wrong, it'd go and you would hear and then you would hear a lot of expletives from the lads. I'm going to do mine now, and you can see me in action. Wait until it turns over. Like that, completely, mate. So normally we do that at the club, but because I'm old, and Ali, the physio, said I'm trusted, she's let me do it at home, so she'll get the results. Should have passed, really. It's not necessarily about how many you get right and wrong. A lot of it is to do with your reaction time, so it should be okay. I'll get the results from Ali tonight at training, but there you go. That's another test that we have to do. Now I'm going to do a bit of content planning, because I'm going to go and do some filming tomorrow for socials, for Instagram and things, and I'm going to do a bit of Christmas shopping for Joe, so you can't see that. Just heading out training. It's really foggy. We're gonna do the gym, get on the field for 6 rather than 7, so it's an hour earlier. Get done, and then everybody can get home. So not a bad thing. I'm not really bothered about the England game, so I'm just gonna get on with some work when I get back. I've just kind of spent today catching up, which has gone really well. I had to get the tyre. There was 2. One tyre had to be replaced, one tyre had a puncture repaired. The hot tub was knackered, they've been out and repaired that. Apparently it was the temperature sensor that needed replacing, so that should heat up, and then in the morning I can put the chemicals in. So very productive day. Bought Joel a couple of things for Christmas as well. So all in all, so far so good today. Ali's going to be designated videographer today.
Potsy, what do you think about training in pre-season?
What? Cold, isn't it? Foggy.
Training was pretty tough today, conditioning games. That's the kind of thing we do a lot of in pre-season. So it's basically games where they change the rules to make it more difficult physically, but when you're tired it puts your skill under pressure, and that's what's going to happen in a game. So it's basically trying to emulate that and get you to make better decisions under fatigue, so that it becomes more of a reflex than having to think about it. And that's what a lot of pre-season is. So that was tonight. Steady away session. I'm going to do some work. I'm doing some goal setting and mapping out plans for clients for the next 6 months so they know exactly what they're doing. Because a big thing that I find is people say they lack motivation. What they're actually lacking is direction and a plan. If you know exactly what you're doing, you'll go and do that. You see that in your career, you see it in other areas of your life, not in health and fitness. So it's not motivation that people lack, it's a plan. So that doesn't happen with our guys. We put that together for them so they know what they're doing for the 30 days, 90 days, 6-month goals and how we're going to get there. Just outside school, waiting to pick Taylor up. Fletcher's off school ill today because he's got croup. I mean, he's 10 years old, but the doctor said it's croup. Mum's taking him in to see the GP on Monday because he keeps getting it. I kept him off training last night because the cold on his throat, and then he's woke up and he's not feeling well today, so I've kept him off. I am just so busy this week. We've got our live event for clients on Saturday up at the club, which I'm really looking forward to. We've got a morning of coaching, an afternoon of workshops, so I'll go for a meal together, go for some food together. We've got guys coming from all over. We've got guys flying in from Ireland, we've got guys coming up from the south. In the past we've had people from the States, we've had Hayden even came over from New Zealand, so we've, you know, we are worldwide. So I'm really looking forward to that, but obviously finalising everything has been mad stressful, plus continuing with day-to-day work, training, rugby stuff, everything that's going on. So this morning I've been recording mobility videos for some new programming that we're going to be doing. See, for us, we have 3 pillars that we build our training around. Strength, so we want people to be strong, which obviously means they're going to have bigger muscles, they're going to look good, they're going to feel good, healthy joints, things like that. So we focus on form, we focus on intensity. But the other 2 pillars are mobility, movement. We want people moving pain-free, moving well, not getting injured. That's a really big thing. And also improving VO2 max, which is like your lung capacity. That allows people to train harder, it allows people to recover better, it allows people to just generally be healthier, but a bigger VO2 max is linked with longer lifespan. So it's all about health and sustainability. Myself and Chris have been sorting that out, which has been pretty intense with everything that's going on. But once we've got that done, which will take us another couple of weeks after the event, we can start just easing off over a bit over Christmas, because I certainly don't want people to be dieting over Christmas. That's not real life, is it? So Thursday training sessions are all about contact and fitness. So they're getting ready for the season. So like doing little games like that, sprints where we're just building up repeatability. Obviously we're always working on mobility because we want to minimize injuries. And then we'll start to get into a bit of contact and we'll build that up. So as you can see there, we progress to wrestling on the floor because that's what you end up doing. And finally, we build it up to full contact because our goal is to be ready, our bodies to be primed to be getting whacked when the season starts. So we get as much of this in as possible. How was that session, Rambo? Talk, man.
Very over.
Body of an athlete. Athletes. Everyone. Amber's here, everybody. This is Amber. This is my sister. Joel's here. Hello. This is the Christmas tree. And the dogs are here. We are prepping for, it's our massive action day tomorrow for clients. So let me take you into the garage and show you some of the stuff we've got for the guys for tomorrow. So welcome to the garage. Amber is my right hand woman. She does all the admin. She helps me out. She organises everything. So basically twice a year we do live events where the guys come, everything's sorted for them. We do a morning of training. We go through some technique stuff. We do some workouts. We get changed. The afternoon we do workshops. So for the workshops this year, what we got, Amber? Do you want to show us? So we've got workbooks. So we basically, myself and the coaching staff, put workshops together that are going to help the guys. So we've got one on managing alcohol in and around losing weight this year. We've got one on understanding why you need to get your weights right in the weights room. We've got all sorts. So we've got a workbook put together, things to help with. This is the itinerary here. And then just like a bit of reflection, then notes. I'm going to be doing a session on some life lessons from this year. We've got the physio's going to be doing some stuff on tendons, and then we've got some of the guys, this is one that I'm really excited to, the Sage sessions. We've got some of the guys who've had amazing results who are going to be talking about how to implement, and then I'm doing like the showpiece one is the 2023 toolkit. So we've got things to help people deal with overwhelm, prioritizing things, organizing things, planning things. Essentially, we give the guys thousands of pounds worth of value on this one day, obviously through the year with the service as well, but on this one day so that they can go away knowing that they're absolutely set. It's about a community, and that's why these events are so good, because the guys get to meet each other, they get to learn each other's challenges, aspirations, and it just forms a tighter group. And then when you have accountability to yourself, to your coach, and to your group, you can't help but win. Amber has gone above and beyond. So Amber is an excellent baker, aren't you, Amber? She used to like make wedding cakes and all sorts. So talk us through what you've done, sis.
Geo chocolate heart cake pops.
Talk us through a cake pop.
So it's the cake itself, and it's crumbed up and then mixed with the frosting. So this is all chocolate, so it's chocolate overload.
And that is,
it's wrapped
it's a heart shape. Look, we've got the little PTIQ logo. She's decorated it in purple. Purple's our colour. Put a little bow on. All these that she's made for everybody. How cute's that? Like, we are a little family, so we are just about to get started. We're going to head over to the gym, introduce all the guys. Chris is over there, he's going to take everybody for a mobility warm-up, and then we are going to do a session, and we're going to go through some technique stuff, and we're going to go through some intensity stuff so the guys know how to train. Carl, who's our resident physio, is currently doing some one-on-ones with people. Because we cover everything. Like John's here, who's our resident psychotherapist. He's going to be doing a workshop today. So you might be wondering, why are we at the rugby club? So we've done these massive action days before, and we've done them at hotels. You know, we've done it at the Marriott, we've done it at CrossFit gyms. But I thought, I'm always thinking, how can I give the guys more? Something that they can't get somewhere else. So even though this is, you know, what I'm used to, what I do every day, this is something completely unique to the guys, to be able to come and train in an environment where professional athletes train, use the facilities, and just have a bit of an immersive experience. So this is going to be good. We're going to introduce everybody and get started. So here we've got Rebecca. Rebecca is going to be doing our videography. She's going to be setting up, she's going to be recording everything that we're doing on the workshops over here, so that the guys who can't make it today can access everything online. We've got our own private member site, so the guys can access anything that we do goes up there, so everybody's got access to it. This is a library of like hundreds and hundreds of resources, so nobody misses out. We've just gone through some technique stuff there. We've actually run massively over, we're about half an hour late, but going through the technique, making sure the guys have got absolutely everything perfect, and just talking about how important it is for them to give us footage so we can give them feedback, because, you know, getting all the support outside of the gym it's really important that we get it right in the gym as well. So we're going to go for some lunch now, and I'm going to see if somebody's picked the keys up, because if I don't find those keys, I'm going to get absolutely lynched.
Getting into the afternoon's work, this is where we do like more classroomy stuff. This is the workshop stuff. This is the things on giving the guys the education and the understanding of the things that they need to not only make things a habit, but understand why it needs to be a habit. You know, we discussed everything from overwhelm to dealing with anxiety and stress and minimizing it. And it's not just me, you know, the rest of the team are there. There's myself, you can see Chris in the background, who's our head of performance. John here delivering a workshop on alcohol, because it plays such a big part in a lot of people's lives. He's our psychotherapist. And then lastly, it's about recognizing the guys. You know, we have an incredible community at PTIQ, and it's really good to see the guys who stand out, who help the other guys along, who make incredible progress physically, mentally, and recognize that, because that's what it's all about. It's about growth. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like, give it a subscribe, do all the things. Check out my podcast, The Hirst Locker, and I'll see you soon. Look after yourself.